All right, lovely people, we are back on your screens again, just as we always do, with interesting content all the time. Going straight to our conversation today, we have one of the people that all of us are eager to see. He is one of the youngest professors in Ghana, and you would love to meet him. I met him at a very crucial time in my life, and I really enjoyed his company. We have here in the studios Professor Bernard Kumi Boateng. Prof, you are welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
It's been a wonderful time trying to get you on our show, and I'm glad that you gave in to bring you in. I am also not in the studio alone. I'm in the studio with my very good brother, Kobe.
Yeah, so the same face, Kobe, and then this is going to be a very interesting conversation. Yes, as I other rightly introduced our professor. I'm sure a lot of us have seen Prof either on TikTok, Instagram, probably one of the most famous professors in the country.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
oh,
so this
yes.
is going to be an interesting conversation, and I'm looking forward to it.
Interesting.
Prof, once again, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Who is Professor Bernard Kumi Boateng?
Before I introduce myself, you started by saying you've been trying to get me, and it is true. The reason is that I don't discriminate. Even if 13-year-olds gather and they call me, I show up. And I show up for the very reason that God has been so kind to me, and where He picked me from, and where He has taken me to. I have no reason but to be there for every young person to be able to get to where I am.
Yeah.
So if you ask of Bernard Kumi Boateng, I am 47. I will be 48 by 15th June.
Wow. Okay, wow.
This year. I come from a maternal home of 6. But from my father's side, my father gave birth to about 20 children.
Interesting number.
And as I sit here, I still don't know some of them.
Hey.
And so if you are out there and your name is Kumi, you have a surname Kumi, but you don't know where your father is.
Oh, okay.
Probably the moment you finish watching this, get in touch with the team, and then we will reconcile some notes with your mom. Probably. We are from the same line.
I think I should change my name to join the Kumi.
And the good news is that our father is still alive. He's over 90 years.
Wow.
So he's there. He's a nice man. So I grew up in Bantama.
Okay.
And then life took me to Tamale. And then also back to Takwa here.
Wow.
And so I'm sure in the course of the discussion, more things will come up. So if you ask who I am, that is my beginning. But as we begin to engage, other things will unfold. So I'm a Christian.
Okay.
I have 2 beautiful children. One will be turning 17.
Oh, wow.
Saturday, 16th.
Okay.
And then my boy is still 13 years.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
I have
Kofi.
Kofi, yes. Mami Ama is writing O level now.
Wow.
Kofi Jima is in year 3 now. And I have one wife. That is a woman.
Okay.
I am married to a woman. A beautiful soul. My prayer anchor. And once she says, go ahead, I will support you with prayer. I will go ahead. Because I know when she prays, God listens.
Answers.
So that is Kumi Boateng if you ask me. So probably as we proceed, other things will come out.
All right. Prof, I want to quickly dive in. I have heard you say a lot about Bantama. You call yourself a proud Bantama boy.
Yeah.
What is Bantama, and how did your growing up at Bantama, how was it? Can you tell us more about it?
Bantama is a very interesting place. It is a place when you are growing up. If I say I knew today, I'll be a liar. Because in Bantama, I never saw anyone go to the university.
Wow.
In Bantama, we're all the same. We live in the same compound house, single room. The leaders take turns to sleep outside because our room was here is bigger than our single room in Bantama.
Wow.
And we were 6. And so Bantama will teach you life, you know. Bantama, the leaders they won't sit you down and give you any tutorials, but life will teach you a lot of things. It will make you resilient. Whilst you are playing chess, we are looking at potholes. We are hearing sounds like Kokoranabo. Whilst you are in your neighborhood enjoying how to play the chess, there is this other game. I still don't know how they. It's about words. Scrabble.
Scrabbles.
We don't have that. We are on the rough road. We are on the streets trying to make life work for us. So Bantama is a very beautiful place with all kinds of human beings there. But at the same time, it was also a place that worshiping God, yes.
Wow.
It will not be part of your life per se, except that when you are fortunate to get a parent that is also going to church. So Bantama was very rough, very, very rough. You needed to do some menial jobs to also survive.
Yeah. Prof, that's very interesting. So coming from a place like this, for most of us, you will say the system is kind of set against us from the very beginning, right? Coming from a place where it seems there is, say, no direct source of role models that you're looking at in your community to say, Bantama, there is this guy coming in from university, so I want to go to university. You didn't have that.
No.
And then having to share a small space with 6 people.
Yeah.
So that's also center on it that, yes, things weren't clear like that. So where did the drive and passion and everything come for you to get to this point then?
Well, it was when I got to Tamale. You see, the backstory is that my mother was diabetic. She was blind. She had stroke and therefore couldn't take care of us. And so I needed to fend for myself at a very youthful age, around 9, 10, thereabout. And so I had to join someone and the Bantama toilets to be able. So probably you've heard toilet attendant 10 professor. So I had to join someone to be a toilet attendant to be able to dish out papers and collect money. Through that, I became a shoe shine boy, just also to make some money selling Apino soap. Then I moved to PZ to sell second-hand shoes.
PZ?
Yes.
I'm going to say a horse.
Probably today is better, but when I was growing up, I had a shipper. And it taught me a lot of things about life.
Okay.
So as I sit here, I know if you are, those of you behind the camera, everybody's leg foot size is from here to here. But you look at it, you may think that it is too long. So if you have your shoe there, just put it here. That is, and these are things you won't learn from anywhere. You can only learn it from the streets.
Yeah.
You understand? So before we put the shoe on you, we'll put it here. Once it fits this length, we know it will fit you. And so it also taught us some bad stuffs. We were calling it daba daba. Daba daba means that if it is right, they are all right. If it is left, they are all left. And that kind of business, we were doing it in the night. So we only let you wear one. The other one will never be stable. That is what we are using to decide the price. So it's always moving. So you don't see that it is the same thing. And so if you ask we didn't have role models. I didn't know I was suffering. I have to be sincere with you. Because we were all the same.
Okay.
The neighborhood, we were all the same. I did not see someone who was richer than my mom. Because we were all having one kitchen. So if your mother cooks, I know. If my mother doesn't cook, I also do. So I never knew anything called dining hall, sitting on a table. No, we eat on the ground. Just the floor. Your mother finishes, then they push the thing on the ground for you. You sit and you eat. And it was not a problem because everyone in the household was like that.
Wow.
So we didn't have that until I left Kumasi in search of my dad in Tamale.
Okay.
So when I got to know my dad was a bit educated. He had attended Achimota.
Oh, okay.
I could not speak one single sentence without spicing it with tree. Because Kumasi growing up, even if you speak English, Jimmy. It's like when you are speaking English at the time, it was like you are not correct. You see, the Ashantis are very proud of their language and all that. So even in school, hardly will you speak English. And then here I am in Tamale, everybody is speaking English. Even those who are not intelligent, they are speaking English. But you see, our side, growing up, anyone speaking English was taught to be very intelligent.
Okay.
And so I couldn't construct any sentence without adding tree. My father was educated, my mom was not. So it was when I met my dad. Then he obviously saw the deficiency. And so I remember he started me with daily graphic. Every Monday, there used to be one man, he's dead. Voice from Afar on Mondays. It's an article by KB Asante. And then on Friday, Letter to Jomo by George Sidney Abugri. So I'll read it every Monday, every Friday. Through that, then I became aware of my environment. I became aware that there is more to the kind of life I was living. It was there I began knowing that I was suffering.
Wow.
So I had to start JSS again in Zogbele Block A. So now you should understand where I'm coming from. Even the names of my school can scare you. I went to Zogbele Block A. It's in Tamale.
Wow.
And there I went through the JSS again. And then from there, I went to Tamale Secondary School. It's the best secondary school in the whole world.
Bro wants to start a certain kind of...
I'm telling you, it's the best secondary school in the whole world.
Tamasco.
Yes, Tamasco. We were trained well. So it was in secondary school I got to know certain basic things. Then now I knew that I needed a role model. Then I knew that what I was doing could take me beyond the streets of Bantama. So if you ask me who was the role model at that time I was beginning to get awareness, know what education is for and all that. So secondary school did a lot. Tamasco really taught me a lot of things.
So Prof, what age are we looking at? Because I'm trying to picture having to go and hustle at PZ.
Oh no, between 10 and 15, less than 15.
Wow.
I was very young. No, you see, on the streets of Bantama, age doesn't matter. Once you can speak, the trading starts.
Sure.
You understand? So age, and everybody was doing it. So there was nothing like child labor kind of.
Okay.
Everybody was doing it. We were all doing it. It was normal. You get some small money to go and watch video to eat. That was all about it. And so it was a very tender age.
Wow. So one of the things I could pick through all that Prof has taken us through is exposure. Yeah, exposure is very key. He mentioned that when he was in Bantama, because he was not exposed to anybody who has been to higher education, he still didn't see the deficiency until he got to Tamale.
Yes.
So here, Prof, I want to ask that what were you looking at? Right now you have completed Tamasco. What were you looking at becoming? Did you know that one day you will be a surveyor?
No.
Or you were looking at some other thing?
And you see, because of my background and the poverty level, at least in Tamale, I knew I had become aware because I had been exposed through the articles I was reading, and also being in the secondary school, being exposed to other students where they are coming from. It is at this stage that I knew that the parents are not the same.
Okay.
You see, I was coming from Bantama where we're all the same. If your parents are selling in the market, they are all selling in the market, or their fathers are in Swami, or they are selling some. So we are the same. But in secondary school, you open somebody's job box, and you see yours, then you see that the homes are not the same. You understand? And so it was at that level I got to know something. But again, now I'm aware the family is poor. I never thought of anything that will not give me employment immediately. So what came to mind was to do something that I can teach.
Okay.
Because I knew that teaching was a job that I could easily secure.
Okay.
It was a hot cake then.
Yes. And no, well, you could say it so, but I was looking at it as immediately after school. My father, I met in Tamale, was a lotto agent.
Oh,
My mother, remember I've told you, is diabetic, blind, back home, stroke ridden, unable to take care of us. All my siblings couldn't go past GHS. So I am the only one to have gone beyond GHS and secondary school. And now I have passed. I want to go to school. But I am going to school to be able to get a job so I can fend for them and take and liberate my father from the lotto business.
so it's not like a career path or something.
No. It was a survival tactics. You understand? Because that was the only thing that could give me money to take because I was the SU president in secondary school.
Wow.
Knowing that my father is giving me lotto money to pay my fees. You know, when you are young and you are just yours for God, you think that no, lottery cannot take care of a child of God. And so I was in a hurry to make some money so I can take my father out of the lotto business.
Lottery job.
And I knew that nursing, medicine is the thing. But I realized that medicine, I wasn't sure if I could make the grades. And therefore, the best for me was to do something that I could teach. So when I bought KNUST form, I picked the naivety of us. I picked mathematics. Because after secondary school, I was teaching and I was making some small monies. So I wanted to do math so that I could teach. I didn't even know that School of Mines, TAQUA, existed. But just like throwing people around, I received my admission letter, mine surveying, at the time.
Whilst you applied for mathematics.
Yes. So I was given mine surveying. Then when we came in, the course name changed to geomatic engineering. I was going to change it to mathematics. Then a man tapped me and said, "Surveying, you will do survey for the rest of your life. So just accept it. If you want to teach, you can still teach with it." So I accepted it and I came to do the course in TAQUA. It was here I met Professor Mrekujima.
Okay.
And the man took me as a son home. Then another dimension of exposure and mentoring also started. Then now the teaching, I was no longer looking at teaching us down there. Then I knew that I could teach at the university. So that was when he started coaching me. How do you become a teacher in the university? How are professors made? So he coached me, he mentored me up to that level. So from once I was here, I knew what I was going to do now.
Sure.
I knew today. We plan what you have all heard 26 years ago.
Wow.
I forgot, I should have brought a book here. 26 years ago.
Intentional mentorship.
Intentional mentorship. That is why I don't joke with young. That's why when you called me, I was ready to come.
Yes, Prof.
I don't joke with it, because if you don't get a hand to hold you and lead you, because the path you want to travel, someone has traveled that path. And every young man needs a hand.
All right, Prof. I want to dive into the issue of mentorship. You see, it is I would say that in our day, it is looking like it is very difficult to pick mentors these days. And a lot of people who try to pick mentors end up making a mistake. You had a very good mentor. Is it that you picked professor, or professor picked you? And how was the relation? How would you also advise a young person on picking mentorship? What are some of the things that they should look out to when they want to pick a mentor for themselves?
Yes. The mistake probably young people make is that they think that a mentor can be one. No, I have several of them. For my career path, Mrekujima. For my spiritual life, I picked Professor Kuma. He was a professor, but on fire for God. Mrekujima is not like that. But I needed a balance, because I'm coming from an SU background. When I was in UMaT, gaffers and all that. So I picked him. So as a young person, you must pick. Some may be lucky, somebody will spot you and try to groom you. But you must pick. And if you want to pick a mentor, for example, if it is a career path mentor that you want to pick, you must, at this stage, in university in particular, because your career path has now been defined. If you are doing electrical engineering, you can't say you are picking a mentor that is a medical doctor at this stage.
Yeah.
It's wrong. Pick an electrical engineer. So at this stage, understand that, okay, I want to be ECG manager. I want to head one of their sectors. So pick somebody who works there. And then you will be able to, the person will be able to groom you, to show you what you ought to do, the skill gaps that you don't have, and how you can traverse yourself to that point. So you must pick. If you are really serious, I keep telling even the students when I meet them, you've been in UMaT for 4 years. You never even went to your mother church. All the time, pensa. You never close pensa to come to the mother church, whether EKJ or any other place. You are with Gamsu. You never move to the Methodist church. Meanwhile, you are doing geology. So move there. Look for someone who is also into geology and probably working in the mines. Become a family to them. Go and even iron their shirts. Go home every weekend. Just go home and serve them. Look, when you're about finishing school, the wife will ask the husband, what are we doing about Kwame?
That's so true.
Yes.
Very powerful.
You need that. You need somebody to hold your hand. And I keep telling the younger generation, mining engineering now, those in first year, now almost 300, 400. Right?
Yeah.
If you put all of them together, they are almost 1,000 something. Now, for the past 5 years, none of the mining companies have employed 10 fresh graduates. So where are they going?
300 minus 10.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you know where the rest, where are they going? So that's where you need a mentor. You need somebody who can help you look beyond just the mining field. Somebody who can help you look at the low-hanging fruit. That you are a mechanical engineer. What are the other alternatives? So you need somebody to hold you.
You need a plug.
Yes, but you must be a fat person, FAT. You must be faithful, available, and teachable.
Okay. Well, I want you to look at the camera and say the FAT again.
Yes, the FAT. If you are a young person, you must be a fat person. You must be faithful, you must be available, and you must be teachable. Faithful.
Wow.
Faithful. Faithful in small things, even in the church, in your neighborhood. You must be faithful. And you must make yourself available to serve. And you must be teachable. It's not like you know. Yes, we know. There are things, I don't know how to handle this camera thing. All right?
Yeah.
But even if you know, there is somebody who is superpower, who knows how to edit, and probably there are some softwares that can make the work easier. Make yourself available, make yourself teachable, and be faithful to the one holding your hand. That is what the result of the young people lack. They want to make it too quickly. They want to blow. Probably you say I'm young, but I've been working in UMaT for 19 years.
Wow.
Prof has been engaging us a lot.
19 solid years. 19 years. So I am not that young. You understand? Even though by age I'm young, but I've had 19 years. It has taken me 19 years to be the Vice-Chancellor of UMaT.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Do you understand? So it takes time. And you need to bid your time. The young ones of this generation, they want quick money.
Wow, I think that this is a very interesting. I'm really learning a lot. Looking at where it all started, coming to have a mentor, and as Prof said, becoming a vice chancellor.
Yeah.
I think Monkey, you did this a disservice by not adding that to the introduction.
Yeah.
Yes,
Probably not yet. It will take effect from 1st August. And I'm inviting all of you.
But we will be there.
We will be there.
So that
Yeah,
you can
because
even create
this-
more content.
We'll be there with our cameras and
Yes, I
everything.
love, you see, let me just go back to the video that went viral. I love students. And I tell them as it is. Students have a certain fantasy thinking that once they are in university, they are Oga. But the reality is that when you finish school, you are going to work.
Yeah.
So that's why I take them to the bush. And let me take this opportunity to clear some misconception. My students understand what was happening. And even the past students. So if you read some of the comments. But there are others who felt I was insulting the students.
Oh, really?
Yes. When you read some of the comments, some felt like I'm discouraging them. Okay. The line of work that we do. When you go to the field, I have taught them in the class as introduction. We have something we call community entry. And it's legal. You must inform the community leaders that you are coming to do this piece of work. You know, land has its own litigation.
Yeah.
There are 3 things that could happen. 1, we have accepted you. Go ahead and do the work. And once they accept you to do the work, then you do it. There is no problem. There is a second one. They have not accepted. All right. Then the normal thing is that pack your tools and go. And tell your client that the people didn't allow you. But there is a third phase. So now when you watch the video again, there is a third phase. They will allow you, but they will be insulting you. They will allow you, but they will be insulting you. They are not saying that you should go away. They will be insulting you. I will give you a typical case. Where I'm working currently. The resettlement. It could even be a farm survey. You've brought all the community people there, and they are waiting in line. All right, they have not even seen me before. One time I was walking, there's a professor no here, but they don't even know me. So not that they are sacking you, they want to beat you on that kind of thing. So in the midst of that, you must still remain focused and do your work. So now when you watch the video, watch the students who were down there. I had been in the valley with them, and I had given them an assignment to do a survey of that boundary. And I'm now coming back to test them, simulate if we insult them, we make fun of them, they will be confused and come towards us.
Oh, okay.
So now watch them. Whilst I was giving those things to them, the friends were laughing, but they were still compact. Now we look at the video again. They were still compact, thinking about how they will set up their pillars and all that. So what we are doing there is reality, and not insulting anyone, but they enjoyed it.
I think personally I enjoyed the video.
Yes,
and I saw it.
Me too.
Yeah.
It is the practicality of what
was
yes. class that was being exhibited.
Madam is a surveyor. For us, we pride ourselves that we teach what happens on the field.
As tailors.
Yes, we are proud of that. They may think that they are making fun of us, but we are a happy bunch of people.
Yeah.
All right, Prof, let's quickly jump into the journey of becoming the Vice-Chancellor of UMaT. You already mentioned that it has taken 19 years to see what we are seeing.
Yeah.
I want you to take us through. You have taken us through the very phase of having a mentor, and the mentor seeing that potential in you, mentoring you towards that direction. Aside that, what did you also do as an individual? Because when I read through your portfolios and certain things that you have handled, as I said, I was wondering if an individual could achieve that much, and it really encouraged me. I want us.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. That we all need mentors. Probably as we are all finished school, but you don't even know how professors are. So you need somebody to tell you what you need, and that is what I have with so he told me what I needed to do. First, you have to be a professor, and in becoming a professor, there are certain things you need. So when you see a lecturer, there are 3 activities the lecturer is undertaking. Teaching, promotion of knowledge, which is your papers, your research you are doing, writing papers up, and then service. And the service comes in 3 folds: service to the university, service to the national community, and service to the international community. And every 4 years, every lecturer is supposed to show evidence of quality teaching, your papers, your publications, and the service you rendered to the university, to the nation, and to the wider generation. And if you want to also be a Vice-Chancellor, for example, you need to have mobilized resources. You need to have also gone through a certain year. So all professors will qualify to become a Vice-Chancellor. And so, right from 2000, 26 years ago, Professor Bernard told me today, "Is it why you need a mentor?" He told me today, and fashioned what I needed to do every step of the way. And if you ask one guy, I followed it. I followed it religiously. And I am also a man of faith. So I listened before God. Because when I met Jesus in Tamale, the confession that was given to me, which I have kept ever since, is Jeremiah 29. And so I knew God was going to give me a certain scripture. And I've kept it to myself. Any document I've altered, that quotation is the same. And so I knew it and I followed it and I prayed to God. And I had to work hard. Prayer alone cannot do that.
That is what I was getting to.
Yes, you have to work out. It didn't come just on a Sunday. I'm a very busy guy. So you give me work, I'll do it. And then responsibility is taken, it's not given. So as a young person, you don't wait. There were certain assignments in the university I took upon myself to do it. You see, your colleagues will see it as over-ambitious. And that is a demotivating factor. If you hear them, ignore them. So go for it. Do your best. The only thing you don't do is to cut people to be able to get them. And be good at what you do. I never go to class without reading before. At one course, I've taught it for 19 years. Yeah, once. But every day I'll take my book and I'll read before I go. Every day. Even if I'm going to preach in the church, I prepare my sermon. I allow the Holy Ghost to direct me. But I'll preach to myself in the mirror every time I have ever preached anywhere.
And your sermons are very, very powerful.
I will preach it to myself. I will look into the mirror. I will preach to myself before I go. I will never go to class and I cannot solve a question. It won't happen.
That's interesting. Because for us young people, right, or for lots of young people, when we are doing something, like you feel relaxed. So for us to be telling us,
I do it. Even though I can close my eyes today and turn this place into a class and teach my introduction to geomatics or GIS without any book. But I won't become this. Probably one day you come to my house, I'll show you every document I have submitted for promotion. You see my document even for the Vice-Chancellorship. You'll be amazed. I take my time. I take everything. You see, I joke a lot, I jump a lot, I do a lot of things. But I still have time for quality things. I won't dress anyhow and go to class.
like you experience something that gave you this mindset.
Yes, it's the mentoring. You see, I have been blessed by God to have had good mentors, both spiritual side and my career. And my father also, right from the beginning when I met him, he told me I should dress well. And that is the only thing that will take me away from this. We were calling it scatter. If the police arrive at the place, the way you are dressed, they will take you out. And so, for me, whatever you are doing, do it as if your last life depends on it. So I don't do those things. And I learn to do things also for free because you see, I know where I'm going.
That's a service.
Yes. No. People ask, how did I become so known internationally and within my line of profession? I learn to do things for free. I can send an email to the University of Tanzania, that I'm available. I have these qualities. If you need my services, I'm available. Some will respond, some will not respond. I attend a workshop. I meet some professors there. I tell them my expertise. Some will respond. And that's how come I go to University of Gambia teaching there. And I go to University of Nairobi to serve as an examiner for the Jewish special department. And so these are some of the things. You must be passionate about what you do.
You've worked with WAEC too.
Oh yes. I've worked with WAEC for quite a number of times, and I moved into almost all the. I almost became the WAEC chairman for something.
It means that I'll be easy. Both was.
Okay. we are at the policy level, not necessarily examiners. We are at the policy level, deciding on how things should run.
So yeah, I think our Prof moved very well. I'm sure certainly people are watching us and then think this man is probably superhuman. Well, he's a shadow.
No. If you ask some of my seniors, when I go to class, I normally don't talk about myself in that light. I have trailed before photogrammetry. I had 37. During my inaugural lectures, I mentioned it. I've trailed 37. Couldn't get 40 to pass. I did JSS twice.
Wow.
Remember I told you?
Yes, from Bantama.
From Bantama. I have attended 2 JSS. One St. Anthony RC Primary and JSS in Bantama, which was adjacent to the Bantama Jom. So you just imagine. Then from there to Zogbeli Block A. So I am not a naturally intelligent person. But the Bantama resilience, the Tamale confidence, and the can-do spirit of the Lord.
It's a touch of grace.
It's a touch of grace. So my the only thing I can say I do well is that because I know I am not naturally gifted, I apply hard work and the grace of God. And the grace of God. If we the young ones, we sit here and we are going for a competition, you will need double anointing.
Yeah.
No matter my age. Because I will do my best and I'll have a touch of grace. And if they want to select one, unless I say I don't want, I will do everything I can do to be part of that one. Not illegally. Legal means
hard work.
Hard work is a principle of life. And so for those of you who think that, everything, Holy Ghost is good. But you see, read this time again the creation and ask yourself, why did God create light before the plants? Why did he call into being the waters before the fishes? Why were we his precious creation? Well, us. We wouldn't have survived.
Yeah.
Without photosynthesis, if there was no light before the plant, he had created the fishes before the water, even God, who could have caused them to even survive, he did it in a certain order. And it was through hard work. But the younger generation think that they can easily handle some of these things. So just hard work.
Well, I've heard someone say that he knew you would become the Vice-Chancellor of UMaT.
I see.
But it was not, he didn't think it would be this time. Did you see it coming this time? Or you were also wishing when you get to your 50s and...
You are causing me to go into certain deeper spiritual things. No. Even through my mentor, it was supposed to be at the age of 52.
Okay.
Not now. 4 years from now
Wow.
was the time I should have attempted. But certain things happen in the university where I work. Even though I knew that it was not going to be easy for me, some unfortunate things happened. I had even decided not to go.
Wow.
There are some people in my church who know Ulaku, Elder Samson, because I told them I was not going because I have been through turbulent times. So it's over. I will not touch on the difficult times, turbulent times in my university, extremely turbulent times. I was almost transferred to Takrad.
Wow.
TTU.
No,
Escado
campus.
Oh.
Wow.
The things I have suffered in UMaT, maybe we'll talk about that story at another time. And it really affected my wife because everybody sees me to be boisterous. But I go home and sometimes I weep like a baby. My wife had stroke out of that.
Wow.
Because she could not contain the things I was going through. So we have taken a decision that I was not going to meddle myself in anything UMaT again. That was a decision we have taken. And I was just minding my business somewhere. Then there was some evil accusation against me.
Again.
I felt like this is bad. So immediately I left the office. I called my wife. And my wife said, Bernard, go for it. So this is the secret. So I was not going for this vice-chancellorship. Yes, my wife said, go for it.
Mommy said go.
Yeah. And I know, and she said, go for it. I will lift up a prayer behind you. And when my wife says, I will lift up a prayer, every young man who is a Christian, don't just marry.
Oh, okay.
Get a woman who will support you with prayer.
Wow.
And I knew once my wife says, go, I will pray. I knew, then I know I will get it.
Interesting.
Because she has lifted that thing. So immediately I put in the, I started preparing towards it. I told Pastor took me to area head. And they lifted a prayer.
Okay.
And I knew once my wife says, go for it, I will pray. I was 100% confident.
Wow.
Yes. And if it was not going to work, my wife would have come back to tell me that it won't work.
It won't work.
Wow.
But she said, go for it, you have it. And so I went for it. And it was a very difficult competition. Because I was going against the certain Pro Vice-Chancellor.
Wow.
A woman, of course. Very formidable, solid woman. Impeccable CV. So it was not going to be easy. And she is a bit older. So some people think, oh, he's a small boy. But I have 19 years experience.
Yeah.
So I believe in prayer. You may see me jump, dance anyhow, do anything, shout boy, take students to the bush. No, I don't joke. My spiritual antennas are very up and sharp. Probably when we meet behind the scenes, I will tell you why I say I knew I was going to get it.
Because I was convinced at a point. I think I was talking to one of my friends, and I was telling them that I know Prof Kumi Boateng would apply for, when I saw the release of the communication, I know you will apply and I know you will get it. But at a point, I also told myself that this era where we are looking at women empowerment and looking at some of the big universities in the country having their VCs to be ladies, I also thought UMaT will become one of them, by the special grace of God.
Oh yes, you see, what I'm saying is that that would have happened because I wasn't going to go for the position.
Yeah,
I wasn't. We had closed our minds on it, and I am not saying it for saying sake. I'm saying I told Stephen Oulaku, Peter Sampson, and some colleagues of mine in the university. There were two of my colleagues who wrote theses as to why I should go, but I told them that Once my wife says we are not going, we are not going. I don't care how other secular men will see it. Say, I am a body. No. But I know the woman behind me.
Wow.
Once she says don't go, I'm not going. I never do anything without consulting my wife. It won't happen.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
So it's I find this joy when Prof says my wife as a kind of yeah. And then I'm also thinking, looking at Prof's own timelines, right? At age 52, and I think you've been able to achieve that 5 years.
No, okay, 4 years, like 4 years.
Yeah.
Before
ahead
of it. That means you did a lot of work, right?
Yes, I remember what my area head, Apostle Dr. David Nyansa Hebron, said. God was secretly preparing you behind the scenes. I want to believe that per my own, the Bible says that horses and chariots will be prepared for war, but victory comes from the Lord. Per my own preparation, 52.
Yes.
But now, looking back, I think that it was God's own intervention. Because of the things I had to go through for 6 years. And it was good I went through that, even though it was very painful. It's taught me a lot of lessons.
Wow.
It taught me a lot of lessons that now that by the grace of God I'm going to take this seat, it has taught me that I have to treat every staff with respect and not go against any staff. Because once you go against them, it is not only them, their spouse, their children could be impacted. So God took me through that experience to prepare me for the assignment.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. Monkey, before you come in, I think Prof is really a strong man. Those of us that have been to UMaT in these 6 years, I'm not sure you see Prof and then you think this man is going through a problem.
Oh yes,
yes. Because almost
I never said that in class.
Yeah.
Madam is here. I don't go to class to talk about others. I mean, I go to class to joke, to make fun. If I see that you like someone, I will pay for you to go for dinner.
Yeah, because the 6 years, Prof was happy. Like,
oh yes. You see, there is a spiritual part of there is a. I'll let you come to that. There is a spiritual connotation to that. Never allow the enemy to know you are down.
Wow.
My wife had stroke. I came to church and I was dancing. I go home and I'm crying because you have to lift her. Do you understand? Yes, so even if you are attacking me spiritual, you see me, the thing has manifested, but you will think it has not worked because
wow.
I will not allow you to put me down. I won't. So I never exposed whatever suffering I was going through, except the others who were in the known in the university. But no, I won't let you know. I will not let the enemy take an upper hand.
Wow.
And so that is my spiritual secret weapon. You know why I'll be jumping?
No.
He says that you will walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
How?
What is it? You will fear no evil. Why? He will be there in the valley with you, holding his staff.
Interesting.
To comfort you.
To comfort you. And he's done it severally for me and my family. So if my wife says that I'll lift up a prayer and the Lord will listen,
He will listen.
And she's still praying. She's formed a team, they are praying. So if you're out there, you think you can attack me, I am praying. And my wife is praying 24 hours. My wife doesn't sleep.
I think we have to get one session with
my wife doesn't sleep. I'm telling you.
When Prof tell us how he got his wife. The wife.
She was my SU vice.
The puppets out there.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, I was the SU president. She was the vice president in Tamale Secondary School. But at the time, we were not in any relationship.
Okay.
Because in SU, they had told us, if you have a girlfriend, it's a sin. So we kept that distance. But because we worked so closely together after university, even when I was doing my master's, that was when I proposed to her.
Okay.
All right, Prof. I wanted to jump into business, but since you have now come to talk about marriage, I know you to be a counselor who holds a certificate in counseling. If I don't know, I know that you have a certificate in counseling from Pentecost University, which you encouraged me to also do a certification. I thank you for that. So moving on, I'm a young man who I have seen this young girl. I really like the girl so much.
Nice one. I love this topic.
I want to marry the girl. Here is the case. I just finished my national service and I am working. What I am getting is not so much. I have not gathered so much. So I feel that it will not be now. So I am hanging in the, how should I say, I'm torn within the middle, whether to keep the lady for some years to gather something before I settle, or to have faith and go on. I am working, but what I'm getting is not so much. The lady is also working. So what as a counselor, as a marriage counselor, what do you have to say about that?
Sure. I'll ask you a question. Counselors don't decide for their client. You help them to take their own decision. So let me ask you a question. So we are engaging ourselves.
Yes, Prof.
What amount of money do you think is the standard that you should have before you marry?
Okay, Prof. So I have asked around. I've asked people who have had their weddings. And one of the wedding budgets that I got
was,
please, this one is not me. I'm saying it. One of the wedding budgets that I got was 200,000 Ghana.
That is even
150,000.
Yes.
And I'm
so, but who says you should spend that money? Let me use you as an example.
Yes,
not necessarily that.
Yes, bro.
If you are going to get married, I don't know if it is a Pentecost church, for example. What do you need to put in that church? Let's say if it is EKG, if it is PI, what decor do you need there?
You don't need any decor.
Are you obliged to feed anyone?
No.
I had wedding, I did not do anything.
Wow.
No, it was just some small pastries after the wedding we gave to people. I have never any of my children's naming them to food. No, I'm not the one to feed any other person. You see, it is self-inflicted wounds.
I like that.
And you are a young man. The key thing is that you must be working. If you are not working, as a man, because you are, for our traditional purposes and other things, I'm expecting the man to be able to take care of home. All right. And so if you are working and it's not like a contract that you are not sure it will be renewed, because you don't stick your neck out for something that you cannot.
Sure.
So cut down. You see, today you were in church.
Yeah.
You see the dress you were wearing.
Yeah.
You can use it to marry. Oh, you can.
I think I should try that.
You see, Elder Ivy's wedding. Do you remember the food you ate?
No.
So why are you worrying yourself?
I don't even remember what he wore.
You don't even remember. So you inflict an unnecessary. Me, I got married and had money. Because I refused to do any stupid thing. No decor, nothing. My wife didn't even do makeup.
Wow.
You know why I love that woman?
Yeah.
The ring we use, we bought it at KJTR.
Oh, not a diamond ring.
So what diamond ring? It was when she turned 40 and now I had the resources. Then, because I promised her that for now, we don't have. So almost every 3 months, we're changing our ring. See, I got to go.
You see how they want to gold board for the anyway, man.
No, I bought a diamond ring.
Oh, wow.
Then 40.
Wow.
But I'm saying that we did it that way. So why do you want to have a dinner? Some will have reception. After the reception, some exclusive. It's waste of resources.
Well, I've heard our young women say that it is their day and they need to enjoy.
It's a foolish day. If you have the resources, so for example, if you have the resources, if your father will have that and want to do it for you, so be it. If you have it and you want to do it, that is fine. I am speaking to the ones who don't have it. I'm speaking to the ones who don't have it. Why? You, all the churches, you can have your wedding very simple.
Yeah.
Madam's dress you want to church today can be used for wedding. Who says you need a bridal something? Anybody who wants to be your bridal party and they can buy their own dress, talk them.
Okay.
Then you want best man, do you need best man to do what? Tell me.
You can clean your own face.
You can clean, or your brother can wear anything and come and follow you.
Yeah.
Let them talk. It is the poor people who, you see, when a rich man does it, they will say, oh, you're stingy. No. But if a poor man does it, we're good when no. So you can marry. Once you are mentally prepared, you are ready, and you have the right partner. Because that's where the trouble is. You must get the right partner.
And how do we get the right partner?
Go to the Lord.
Beautiful.
Look, marry from the church.
Prof, we have heard,
I am telling you, look, no matter what, marry from the church.
From the church. All right, we have heard people, even men of God, saying that God does not give husbands and wives anymore. What is your take on that?
Oh, why? Where is that coming from? Because you see, in everything you have to ask God. You may not hear God audibly telling you that go for this girl, but you see, you can talk to God to gravitate you towards a woman who will help your calling, a woman who will not take you to hell, a man who will not take you to hell. And God can do that. Why not? Why not? And then the Bible says, watch and pray.
Watch and pray.
You watch. You look at the person's behavior. You must look for a woman. Even people who play, the players.
Yeah.
And if you know any player, watch their wives. Those who go to club, those who do everything like that, watch their wives. Their wives don't go there.
Yeah.
When it is time for them to settle, they want the woman who will be able to take care of their children at home. Why will you settle for less? And you know, as you walk with all the ladies even in the church, you know the ones, if you make small money, they will use it to buy a wig. You will know right away from their appearance. You know they are struggling, but the little money they get, they are shopping. You know. And then you know the ones that even during the national service, the ones that were able to save.
Yeah.
You know, then that is a good woman who will be able to take care of home. All right, you know. And then you shouldn't also start a relationship with luxury. You see, if you understand each other and you think you are going to have a future, sorry, if I'm taking my wife to Longji, they have some food, it's 450 Ghana cedis. Plain rice with seafood.
You also want to take your
girlfriend there, 450. And then if you are two, that's almost 1,000.
Yeah.
You don't have drink here too.
Push.
Lori Femai.
You are a crazy person. And then that is where the guy always wants to take you to. No. So you can be moderate. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You can be moderate. If you get somebody who is already up there, that's fine. When I got married to my wife, she was a fuel attendant.
Oh, okay. Toilet attendant, married fuel attendant.
Yes, she was a fuel attendant. She had just finished HND. I also had nothing. I had also just started UMaT. I didn't even have accommodation.
Wow. I didn't have accommodation?
No.
And then you moved to where?
I was just jumping here and there. But I had picked some accommodation for her in Kumasi because she was working in Kumasi. And then when I got my first apartment, you see where the fuel station is, UMaT.
The current fuel station.
The current fuel. There is some structure by the road. That was my first accommodation before I moved to Government Hill. Then she joined me.
All right.
And so such a woman who saw me when I had nothing. Do you think I will maltreat her?
No.
Never.
And that's the way it's supposed to be.
So
marry.
Prof, you will marry.
Again, I didn't.
Prof, again, I have heard there is this statement in our day, in an attempt to justify delayed gratification. Someone made a statement, a very popular man of God, that he's a youth person. A lot of the young people listen to him. He made a statement that if the most expensive thing that you would be able to do at this your age is your wedding, then it is foolishness.
I agree with you.
You agree?
Yes,
Wow.
I agree with him. I coach a lot of young lecturers who come to UMaT, and I use this very phrase: delayed gratification. All right, the young people want to get gratification now, and so if the most expensive thing of your life is wedding, you want to do a wedding that despite will do for the son. You are crazy. You are not despite.
And there are a lot of crazy people
And
out
then these days, the crazy thing coming up: photo shoot. The photo shoot before the wedding alone.
Yeah. Pre-wedding, proposal,
Pre-wedding. And they have something party.
bridal shower,
That's why we also get our money.
bachelor's night.
No, I get that. You see, the photo shoot is also another job. But I'm looking at a young person. You are earning about 5,000 cedis a month. Some of them even go for loan.
Very well.
Some go for loan. Some will even contract pay half, hoping that the donation. There are some things, unless I'm very close to you, I don't give wedding donation. Wedding donation. Why should I donate something to you? A wedding is not an accident.
Yeah.
It's a well thought up plan. If you are not ready, don't get it. Do you understand? So I will not donate. So don't. If we are in the church and I'm not very close to you, don't assume I will donate to your wedding. I won't. Because I think that you must be prepared and the things you want to do. So me, if I'm closer to you, if I don't give you something before the D-Day, I won't give you anything. Because if I want to support you, I will support you ahead of time.
Ahead of time.
So I'm saying that you can walk to the church on the Saturday with the same dress you've been using to church. Who will beat you?
No one.
No one.
No one. But you see, sometimes it's our ladies, they are friends. Their circle of influence, and our worry.
My friend did it. My senior sister did it.
No. But they should bring the money. You see, as a young man, insist on certain things.
Okay.
Put your feet down and delay that gratification. Why will you spend 250,000 cedis for an event that will disappear by a week?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it by 1 week. It has disappeared.
The next wedding.
And yet you don't even have a plot of land. You don't. You've spent 150,000 when you could have bought a land maybe 50,000. Then that 100,000 could be in T-bills.
Yeah.
Some people don't even like savings. I'm sure we'll come to that also as well. So this is me. I coach young people, especially those who start work in the university and any other place. You did your national service for 1 year. At the end of the year, you should have 1 month your gross salary, even if you didn't save anything. Young people, they start work, they've worked for 6 years, 10 years, they don't have 10 months salary. You are a foolish person. No matter the pay. You see, this stupid attitude, the pay is not enough. Just take 10%. Look, if you earn 1,000 cedis and you cannot save 100, if you earn 10,000, you can't save 1,000 cedis.
Yeah, so true.
You see, if you have 1,000 and you take 100 cedis out, you take your tithe 100 cedis, it's left with 800. And 200, no, but they don't save. Young people don't like to save. So you don't pay yourself for the work you have done. At the end of the month, it's like you work and pay people. So you must save.
You pay the food vendors.
Pay food vendors. Sometimes some food that won't do anything to you. Yogurt. Then we do to yogurt. No spread their movie. We know our chicken man. I'm not saying you cannot go there. Wako chicken man, no I could do ice cream and me umpo.
From moving to savings,
Yeah.
I am a young man. I just started my national service. I just finished my national service because I know the national service, the money. So let me use a complete money like 1,000 Ghana cedis. I am working with an institution that is paying me 1,000 Ghana cedis. What advice will you give me on savings? What percentage should I save? I have read The Richest Man in Babylon, a book which states that the riches of roots of gold, which says that money will always go to the one who earns it and save about 10% for the future. So as someone who have just started on savings, I am earning 1,000 Ghana cedis. What will be your advice for me on savings?
My first advice is that you don't rent a 2-bedroom apartment. That's my first advice. Unless you have a parent that says, I am going to do that on your behalf. Because the moment you do that, you have to sustain the lifestyle in it. The light alone, because you must turn all the lights on. If you have 2-bedroom house, what it means is that some friends will come and pet you.
Sure.
And the utilities will also go up. So 1,000 Ghana cedis, you cannot rent a room that takes more than 1,000 cedis. Because the moment you rent a room that is going to take even half of that amount, you are in trouble. So then it means you need a certain support elsewhere. Number 2, you cannot eat at Longji.
Longi.
You can't go there. Remember, I've told you probably the list of their food will be about 150 or yeah.
That's about 10% of your salary.
It's gone. So you must learn to live within it, and you must save that 10%. You dock it. It's just 100 cedis. Put it down. And we call it money farming. You must farm money. And so you need to save. So let's say month 1. So when you are doing the savings, I would rather go for the investment type of savings.
Okay.
Where T-bills, for example, let me use T-bills as an example. So month 1, you ask maybe the minimum amount you can buy is 500.
Yeah.
So month 1 you buy 500. Month 2, another 500. Month 3, another 500. For 90 days, each one of them.
Okay.
So by the time you get to the 4th month, month 1 would have matured.
Okay.
Then you add 500 series to it again, roll it over.
Compound.
The next month, the second one, so after the 3rd month or after the 4th month, every month one will mature.
Yeah.
And then you continue adding and moving. Then I can meet you in church. Oh, man, Grado, today take some 1,000 cities. It's fertilizer.
Amen.
It is fertilizer for your investment. It is not money for you to be chopping.
Oh, okay.
And calling your friends actually.
Now you have a farm, so that is a fertilizer.
That is a fertilizer. So the fertilizer, whichever that is maturing, you go and dump it on it. Some bonus come from somewhere. That's where it's going. You delay your gratification for the future. You understand?
That's right.
And that is the way you should handle yourself. You don't buy liquid soap to clean your hands. It is useless when you earn 1,000 Ghana cedis.
For bathing soap.
For bathing soap now. But if you decide also to go for shopping, you see, if you are in Accra, for example, and then you go to a mall with your 1,000, when Mokola is there, the common markets are there. So it's the choice you make with what you have. You don't go for a loan to buy car when you are earning 1,000 Ghana cedis. You don't do that. So you need to just cut certain things. But if you are fortunate to have a supporting family that is supporting you. That's fine.
Yeah,
Sure.
just a quick one. So, Prof, you see, Manke did mention a situation where you are done with, say, NSS, right?
Yeah.
You have a job, although it's not well paying.
Yeah.
What about those of us that we are done with the NSS?
Right, there's nothing.
There is nothing.
That's Kwankwa. I don't want to hear it. I don't. Look, do you know people cannot even throw their ball away? They don't know where to throw it away. Can you imagine that you get up and you say, you number the houses and you go round. First, recognize that you don't need any money to do anything. Go around and tell them that every morning you come for their baller at 10 Ghana cedis, 5 Ghana cedis. They agree. You number them. You get some polythene back.
Do it.
Then you go and you pick them. You can recruit young other people.
Skill.
Then you scale it up. Then you join a credit union. After 6 months, whatever amount of money you have, they can double it as a loan. You buy a bubuya. Then by the time we say Jack, you are the Zoom lion of Takwa.
This is powerful.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And people are not interested in that.
It's like
People want to mow their grass. But you say you have finished university, so you don't want to get your hands dirty. Odro was your mate, eh? It was this class I gave them assignment that they should register a company. And I told them what they should do, low-hanging fruits. They wrote a letter to me that they don't have money to register a company.
Wow.
You see their mindset. Today, I am sure a lot of them are home. Because you finish national service, they cannot contain all of you.
Yes.
Meanwhile, there are a lot of farmers who want loan and they want their farm area so they can use it as collateral for loan. And so if national service is out and you don't have money, look around, look within this neighborhood. And look at we are my church. We have got 3 people we are paying. I may not be able to disclose how much we are paying each one of them. But there are some young men who don't have job now. They won't come for it.
They won't come.
Because when say ferry,
Medium.
I finished university, look at what I am doing.
Oh.
So it is mostly the mindset.
It's the mindset, yes. It's the mindset.
Wow.
It's the mindset. But Zoom like it's not baller.
Yeah.
It's not baller.
Ball like a
baller.
professional.
Baller. Or second time desperate, choba, fufu.
Yeah.
Eat fufu and stuff. But you see, you want to get that one immediately. But you can grow yours to that level. So it's your mindset. There are a lot of needs around. Even delivery. Why are you saying you don't have money? Why are you saying you don't have job? People's parcels come to the station. Why don't you go there and pick the parcel and make a call? Can I bring it to you?
Exactly.
30 cities.
30 cities. And you can, the same route.
Yeah.
Can deliver about 5 of them.
UMaT students are lazy. They want people to buy food and deliver to them.
So true.
Why can't you set up a delivery company? Why can't you? But you say you don't have money. You don't have job.
Wow.
So it's up to the young people. Yes.
Wow.
UMaT, they have about 15,000 population. If you add the postgraduate, that's 17,000. So you see, he said the camera is his business. Do you know they like photo shoots?
Matriculation.
You
Graduation.
look, you can even go to the school, give them some package. Soft, because you are not going to do, it's just the editing you will do.
Yeah.
Give them a package. Every week you are just there.
Definitely get some.
And these girls would take pictures. Birthday, Val's Day. They want to shoot. Shoot them. So there are other things you can do.
Just to get started.
And then you package it nicely. Whatever you are doing as a young person, package. Your packaging is solid. The branding. Look, the worldly people, they know how to do it. Last year, some girls in UMaT were selling boba tea. I didn't know. I've come to their common market. Me, I look at everything. When I got there, the way the girls were dressed, the two girls, I said, "What is this?" They said, "Sir, you stand here and wait." There were other tea, but it was only their tea the boys were gravitating towards. So they know that by exposing and wearing that small knicker, that's what the boys like.
The boys will buy.
They will buy. And we're making money. Boba tea. You see the number of boys around it. There is no other thing in. It's just the normal boba tea, but because of the way they are dressed.
So that's branding.
That is branded, though negative. So whatever you are going to do, there are a lot of people, they are lazy. They want to buy tomatoes, but they don't want to move from their place.
Mm.
Some people want cocoa. You buy the Amaria's cocoa carpet. If you go to Accra, cocoa cake.
Yeah.
Then you deliver cocoa package, well packaged to the doorsteps of people. Bread, you can sell bread. You supply.
Prof, I want to ask this. I'm a young man. I know you to have multiple businesses. The one that I know and I love so much is the survey business, the co-farmer. Yeah. I'm a young man. I want to start a business. I did mechanical engineering. Probably we may be having a mining engineer watching as a geomatic engineer. Whatever program that person is wanting to start a business. I have got to know that once I register my business, I can't dodge taxes. I can't dodge SNIT. And as a young person with my startup, the little that I have, looking at all these things with your experience, are they not going to eat into the business?
No. So you need someone to coach you on that. You have to file nil. For example, when I also started my business, I wasn't getting any job, but you must keep filing that you have not done any job.
Okay.
And once you keep filing nil, there is nothing they can do to you, provided you are telling the truth. Now, when it comes to SNIT, if you employ people, then you are obliged to pay their SNIT. And so, for me, my business when I started, I never employed anyone. Even now, the employment is myself and my wife. That's all.
The rest are on contract.
As and when I get the job, I recruit you, I pay the 5% to GR off I go. And you are fine. But the one for myself and my wife, whether there is job or no job, because she's working and I'm also working, we continue to pay our SNIT so that we don't flout the rules. As and when the company gets job, we take our back pay and we pay the GRA tax, the payee tax. That's all.
Wow.
So you need somebody to coach you to be able to do that. And for taxes, you must pay. If not, one day they will come after you.
Sure.
So it's okay to have the company. You don't necessarily need the limited liability for now. You can go for the sole proprietorship and then you use it to do some small businesses. You are a mechanical engineer.
Yeah.
Can't you just set up if you are not working? I mean, if you are not working. So you can't change oil.
I can change oil.
Can't you test to see what is wrong with the vehicle? They have this small gadget.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know how you can start that. Go to Dynamite. Talk to the man. Tell the man that you want to give some free advice. If some Friday program, the normal program, you don't buy a tie. You help him that when the car tie, there are some writings on it. What it means.
You know the meanings.
The meanings. Why go there? Tell them that you see the taxi drivers, whenever they are filling their tank, they are shaking. The engine is on. They are shaking it. They shake it, and so they have some chalk to raise it. As a mechanical engineer, probably there is a reason why there must be a gap, because probably the fuel will expand. So you go on air and you are educating people. That's what I was doing before I started my business. I was running a program, UMaT at a glance, on dynamite. And we'll talk about survey, we'll talk about land. We'll talk about why people don't register their land and the implications, all the land laws and other things. We make it interesting. So you create that awareness. Once you finish creating that awareness, the people trust you. When they hear that you have set up a business, they'll come. So while the angels say, oh, if you want to do this, we are also here. When you are available.
At a point, you should be able to do freelance.
You should do freelance. You should do that. So that the people come, you test, you check their car. You can tell them, if you buy second-hand car, come. I will do diagnostics for you.
Free.
There are people who are buying cars and they want to know whether the cars are even stolen.
Yeah.
So there are people, they need their chassis number and they will do a search and they charge you $50, $30. It will tell you where the car has moved from. So that alone is business.
On its own.
Prof, there was a time a friend of mine who did procurement and myself, we wanted to start a business to procure filters and other basic vehicle parts. But here's the case, we didn't know where to get them. We knew, but after we have brought the equipment,
you don't know where you are.
Where are we taking
so
it
your
to?
first problem was that you didn't do a market survey. You didn't. So now that probably you are still with Anglo Good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the mechanical unit.
Yes, please.
So this is the time, if you want to be a supplier to them, you must note all the things they buy. Who are their suppliers? The basic things. If it is oil, if it is even rag to clean around, if it is some filters or whatever to soak oil, they have some things they use to soak oil around. Where are they buying it from? Who are the suppliers? Then now you can set up a business when you are no longer with them and register with them. So whilst you are in Anglo Gold, ask, how do they get the supplies? How do they get into the system? So you learn these basic things. So the day they will say your contract has ended, you already know how somebody gets in. So from your company, register with the system, become a supplier to them as well. So that when they need something, they will send you the bid. You also send your quotation. If you are lucky, you win one all the time, they will come to you.
Yeah.
Your prices are good and it's of high quality. And so you need coaching. Remember, as for the mentoring,
Mentorship, hard work.
Yes, you need that. Because you can't do it without that. Even I'm saying you should do something, but work with someone. Learn to work for free. There is Nezo. You are not working. You are home. You are not working. You are doing nothing. Why can't you go to a company and say, I'm ready to come to your place for free? Don't pay me. Then once they give you that opportunity, indemnify yourself. Make them feel that without you,
They can't work.
they can't work. So you learn and you take up certain responsibilities. And then you will be fine.
Wow. I think we've had a very quality time with Prof.
Yes. Really learned a lot of things.
And I've really enjoyed it. Definitely Prof will have to come back again.
Yes. So we will visit Prof ourselves.
Yes.
If we are not getting him.
Prof, on this note, I know you to be someone, just as you mentioned, you like reading a lot. Can you recommend some books for us?
Let me see. The first book I recommend to you, The Basic Laws of Human Stupidity.
The Basic Law of Human Stupidity.
Yes.
I need to get that book. I don't have it.
But you've heard of it then?
Yes.
The Basic Laws of what?
Human
Human stupidity. Then The Power of Positive Thinking. You have not read that book. You see me, if you are negative, you can't come closer to me.
Yeah.
There is nothing like negative. I don't need negative energy. I don't want, if you are working with me and you say it cannot be done, I won't work with you again. You try it and get it wrong. So read these 2 books. Just read these 2 books.
Wow.
Because the the basic laws of human stupidity, when you read it, it talks about some 4 people. I won't go into details. The moment you finish reading about these 4 people, you will begin seeing them around your friends.
Mm.
And stupid people are the most dangerous people in this world. So you go and read it.
Wow.
Just read the basic laws of human stupidity.
Mm.
It will classify all of us into 4
Groups.
4 kinds of people. And the stupid one is one of them.
Oh.
So yes, I think the last part now ask Prof. Prof, do you do any form of mentorship, coaching, and
Oh yes. And the way I do it, I do it very deep. You get close. Sometimes they even sleep in my house. Sometimes, yeah, I do it a lot.
So
but if you are not serious,
you don't come close.
No, you don't come close.
So
because
you
I'm
pick
busy.
Them or something.
Come again?
Pick them yourself.
Yes, I pick them myself.
Oh, okay.
I pick them myself whilst I am with them. And so far, it is just the professional side I pick.
Mm.
So I pick you, I train you, and I allow you to work around me. And once I allow you to work around me, you can use my name to go for a job, come for my instrument. I have no problem.
Wow. So, Prof, what are the top 3 things you look at when you are picking them?
Competence, commitment, and character.
That's the 3 C's.
Yeah.
Competence, commitment,
and character.
Yeah. And I observe. And I use very basic things to observe people.
Mm.
Basic things. Just last week, one of them is off. He's off. I'm not going to call him and deal with him. I gave him an assignment to do, and he passed the assignment on to a junior.
Wow.
So I'm sacking him. I will sack him just like that.
just like that.
Yeah. He's not a committed person. I gave you an assignment. And the guy gave the job to Misuminimunu.
You could have
and I could have, yes. But I gave it to you. I also pass it on. You've lost the test.
Wow.
You don't know why I gave it to you. So if you couldn't do it and you wanted to pass it on, what do you think is the logical thing to do?
Should inform you.
Call me and say, look, because of ABCD, I've asked this person to do it. Because you are the one who has my office key. So why do you give my office key to somebody I have not given it to? To get into my office. And that is the level of mentoring I do. If I'm doing mentoring, even my office key you will have. My house key, you will have it. You can go to my bedroom, you can go anywhere. I have no problem. I have nothing to hide. So you can come to me at any time. And that's the level of mentoring I do. And I get deeper into you, your affairs, everything, because that's what I had. That's what I had. So mentoring is very important to me because you have to produce your kind.
So true.
You have to produce your kind. When I am off this world, will I be able to have people who will say, oh, I impacted their life?
I'm sure at the end of this video, you're going to get a lot of those. Yes. Because, yeah, a lot of us probably this.
No, but you must be willing and be serious to go through that motion and that kind of thing. I don't use people. I'm an independent person, so it's not like I pick the people and then I use them. No, I give them independent. Currently, I have one gentleman in particular who is working with me, Acoustic. He has his independence. He's doing his own work. He makes his own money. But when I get job, I put him on it, and then I pay him.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's the way it's supposed to be, you see. That's the way it's supposed to be. I need very serious people. I need people who are truthful. If I tell you, because the way I work, I don't charge pastors. Any pastor who comes to me to do any work, I don't take money.
I think I should be a pastor than you. Serving my land.
So I ask you, go and do this work. Don't take anything. They won't take. I asked one of my boys to do work for the area, the youth director. I gave them money, what they should do. The man called me and said, "Hey, your boys, you have trained them well. Even I was giving them this for food. They said no." And that is what, if you are following me, I want you to have integrity, truthfulness. And that's why my company, integrity, we are designed for integrity.
What's the meaning of co-farmer?
Oh, co-farmer, see me, I'm a family man. It is not co-farmer, it is Kofi Ama. So co-farmer.
Co-farmer.
They are my children. My two kids. So it's co-farmer BH Limited.
Okay.
Kofi Ama Bernard Harriet. Bernard is me. H is Harriet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
And my wife is the chief executive officer of the company, and I'm the chief operations officer.
CEO. That's
My
great.
wife handles everything. So maybe another time we'll talk about.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that one, because my wife handles everything. My wife handles every project. My ATM card is with my wife. If I give you money, my wife knows.
Has approved it.
Oh yes, because if I take money, they are let to go to her.
Vetted and approved. Prof, I want you to say your last words to the young people out there watching you. I want you to finally advise us.
Yes, my advice is that fear God, seek good counsel, and remain focused in whatever you are doing. You must fear God. Ask for God. No matter what you are doing, fear God. Seek good counsel and remain focused. Whatever you are doing, remain focused. Don't take your eyes off your goal. Because if you take it off, you are going to see obstacles. So positive. Even when the odds are against you, tell them you are winning. Tell them you are getting the job. You see that your CV is horrible. I'm getting it. Let them give you all kinds of names. I'm getting it. And then take it to God. Don't take the God factor out at all. And it will save you. Stay away from alcohol. Stay away from women. Stay away from unnecessary friendship. Stay away. Undisciplined young men, two things happens to them. They end up in prison or they die prematurely. So stay away and you'll be fine.
Wow. God bless you if you have stayed true to this end. And I believe you really enjoyed this conversation. We had Elder Professor Engineer Surveyor Bernard Kumi Boateng, who is the Vice-Chancellor Elect for UMaT and also the Assistant Area Youth Leader for the Church of Pentecost.
Mugabe.
Area. With the Assistant Youth Leader. It's a blessing we had you here, and I believe that you will subscribe, like, and share our channel. It was a collaboration between the BookTube and the Builders Ecosystem, and we would want to have you once again all the time watching us. God richly bless you. See you.